Hey everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, I'm going to have a look at Furio because a lot of you have asked me to have a look at this project. So in this video, I'm going to cover what Furio is and how it works and look at the potential future of it, and also go over some of the good and bad points that, in my opinion, are there right now with Furio. And just a quick reminder too, this isn't financial advice. This is all just my own opinion and my research. So just please do your own research as well so you can get a much better opinion on this project. Furio in its most basic form is basically a protocol where you buy the Furio token, then you deposit that into the vault, and then you earn rewards back daily on that up to 2.5%. Gamification features really heavily in this project, which I'll explain a bit later how that works. The project relies on affiliate marketing. So basically you need to join somebody's team. You don't need anybody to be on your team, but if you do have people on your team, then obviously you get the referral rewards. The gamification is a massive part of this protocol, and it comes in the form of variable rewards. So how much you compound versus how much you claim is going to dictate what percentage you get per day. The more positive actions you take, like compounding, the higher interest rate you're going to get per day. For example, if you take a look at this chart, you can see that if you compound for 4 days a week and only claim for 3, then you're going to be given 1% per day. Whereas if you compound 7 days a week and don't claim at all, then you're going to get the highest rate of 2.5% per day. When you first invest into the protocol, you automatically get put on the 6-1 ratio, which means compound for 6 days and claim for 1. And this is over a 28-day period, so 4 weeks. And if you stick with this ratio, then you're going to stay in the same sort of claiming bracket. If you change that ratio and you start to claim a little bit more than what is allowed within that bracket, then you're going to drop down to a lower bracket, and then you're going to get less rewards per day. And what's really interesting, and is a really big part of the gamification for this, is that if you go down to a lower bracket, then you can never go back up to the higher bracket. So for example, if you're at the 1.25% per day, and then you claim too much and you go down to 1% per day, you can never go back up to that 1.25% per day. And that is also the same with the 2.5%. So basically, if you just do nothing but compound, you're going to stay at that 2.5%. But if you claim even once, then you're going to get knocked down and you're not going to be able to go back higher again. And I think this is kind of interesting because it basically means you can just choose whatever rate that you think is good for you. Once you reach max payout, which is 100,000 Furo, then the game does change a little bit, and you can do things like invest a little bit of your money into investments, which they're going to be releasing soon, and other things. In addition to earning this percentage passive income per day in the vault, you can also provide liquidity in the Furpool, which is the Fur token and the USDC pair. What's really interesting and cool, I think, with this is that the rewards you earn from this pool are in USDC, so you're not actually earning the native token, which is obviously helping with inflation and emissions and all that stuff. So what makes this protocol work and be able to pay out such high rewards? Well, basically the name of the game is the taxes, and you can see here just how much this token is taxed. You can see that there's a 10% buy, deposit, claim, sell, and airdrop tax, and there is a 5% compounding tax. To help with sustainability, you can see in their roadmap that they are going to be releasing things such as Furio Finance. I'm not quite sure of the details of exactly what this is yet. There's also Furmax, which basically gives you benefits when you do reach max payout. And also they're going to be doing a casino. They also have a liquidity management system, or LMS, which is designed to keep the price relatively stable between a certain price range. In Furio's case, it's between $4.50 and $5.50. And you can see here that once the LMS actually did start to kick in, that it has been working. So is this a good project? Well, in my opinion, I think it might need some improvement. And I did notice something really interesting when I went to look at the vault statistics. What you can see here, and what's really interesting to me, is that there is a discrepancy between the amount that's claimed and the value of the taxes. And you can see that the taxes is about 900,000, but where the amount claimed is 1.1 million. So clearly this is showing that the taxes aren't covering what is being claimed at the moment, which is pretty much the whole point of the protocol. And so the basic premise of this protocol isn't actually working. So how is it going to survive? Because if it keeps going the way that it's going, then it's just going to run out of money. I did ask this, and CryptoStew did reassure me that the things in their roadmap are exactly there for sustainability. Things like the Furbot, the Furpool, the Furmax, the daily sell limit of 100 Fur, the casino, and everything else that I've mentioned should be enough to make up for this difference. He also said there's more alpha coming out soon, which isn't mentioned in the roadmap, and all of these things should help with the equilibrium. My question though is, will it? Because the LMS and the LMS bot is designed to keep the price stable, and any funds that the bot gets goes into the liquidity management system, and none of it actually goes into the rewards pool. Plus, since the bot started, you can see here it's actually lost $224,000, but the team has said that, you know, this is only just begun, so the profits are going to have to take a little bit of time for this system to actually, you know, start doing what it's designed to do. Also, having a strong liquidity pool is good for a project, and setting daily sell limits is also good, but these things don't actually help with the issue of the claims being higher than the taxes, because if they did help, they'd be helping right now. Now, I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom, because a lot of the other DeFi projects which are surviving right now have had to go through massive changes in order to let them be able to survive right now. And I think that Furio is just beginning on that journey of change to get that sustainability happening. Maybe these new ideas will help in the future, but I think where it is right now, Furio has bitten off more than it can chew with regards to the high rewards that it's giving. The thing is though, is that if they can get the equilibrium that they need, so it is actually sustainable, and then on top of that you throw the LMS, which basically equals a stable price, then this project could potentially be extremely attractive to a lot of people, and it could make a lot of people a lot of cash. The team behind it is incredibly good, incredibly strong, they're incredibly transparent, and also it has a really strong community behind it as well. And don't underestimate the strength of a strong community, because they are known to keep projects going until the point where the project is sort of up on its feet, so to speak, and it's able to sort of stand on its own legs. And it could take a bit of time for this project to become a well-oiled machine. But if you are considering investing in it, then consider how much do you like the team? How much do you believe in the team and the project and the roadmap that they've got? And if that's good enough for you, then go ahead. But also consider as well that is now, with the market as it is right now, a good time to essentially lock up your funds so you're not able to use the funds anywhere else. I'm personally going to sit and wait and watch and see what happens with this project, because I am investing my funds in different projects other than Furio, but I will consider investing in it later on. And my friends, what do you think with Furio? Are you invested in it? If you are, what strategy are you using? Are you still at the highest tax bracket? And what do you think of their roadmap? I'd really love to know. And also, if I did get anything wrong or I've missed something out, then please leave a comment as well and let me know about that. I always love reading your comments. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.